So now that we have written the introduction, the next step is to go ahead and start our first body paragraph. So underneath my introduction, which I've left color-coded for you, I'm also going to show you a color-coded body paragraph. And so as you're looking at this body paragraph, we'll talk you through some of the steps that you want to go into as you write your body paragraph right after the introduction. So your first sentence is going to be your topic sentence, and mine is highlighted here in yellow. Now what you'll notice is that my thesis statement suggests my organization. So I said the three major causes of concussions are poor tackling techniques, old and out-of-date equipment, and lack of awareness. So my first body paragraph has already been suggested by my organization, poor tackling techniques. So I can take that and put it right here for my first body paragraph. So poor tackling techniques are one of the major causes that have led to a rise in the amount of concussions sustained by players. So I have my topic sentence already kind of written for me here because I've given it already. Then the next thing that you want to provide is a stat, fact, or expert opinion from your Deagle library. You spent a lot of time researching in your annotated bibliography, so now here's the chance for the payoff, and you can provide a great stat, fact, or expert opinion. So a fact that I'm going to provide is, as the New York Times notes, USA Football, a leading youth program in teaching young football players, has started the Heads Up campaign to help players perform proper tackling techniques. And then you'll notice here that I have the last name Jones in parentheses. That's what's called a parenthetical citation. And that sounds fancy, but it just means I'm going to put in parentheses the last name of the author who wrote that, because this is not my information. This belongs to Jones, and he wrote it, so I have to cite my source. Then, finally, the longest part of your body paragraphs is going to be your explanation, where you actually describe what's going on with that major cause. So I had described it by saying through a series of drills and videos, coaches used the system, now I'm talking about the Heads Up campaign, they used the system to guide players in a step-by-step process that will help them tackle in the safest way possible. Not only does the Heads Up campaign help players avoid concussions, but it also protects against spinal cord injuries. By instructing players at a young age, there is much less chance that they will tackle in an unsafe way when they get older. This is especially important since as players get older, they're moving much faster and are much stronger. That increased speed and harder collisions make concussions much more likely to occur if proper tackling form isn't followed. So again, this whole section in blue is describing the cause that we are looking at and hoping to avoid in this case, which is concussions. So I'm describing how the Heads Up campaign hopefully eliminates concussions, or at least makes them much less likely to occur. So your body paragraph has these four things that I'll be looking for. Do you have a topic sentence that relates to your thesis? Do you have a stat, fact, or expert opinion? And do you cite your source? Remember, if you don't cite your source, then you're not giving proper credit to the person who wrote it. And then finally, the longest part of your body paragraph should be your explanation of that cause or effect. Good luck.